Welcome back, warriors, to another episode of Gold Contracts. This will be episode 5. So first, a quick recap of what happened in the last episode. I was able to get 3 contracts on the contract board: Skinning Frenzy 200 leather, Skinning Frenzy for gathering 50 leather, and the Crazy Chef for gathering like 40 meat for like crafting 40 food items. I see I have a little mistake here. The Skinning Frenzy for 50 leather is actually a rank 1 contract, and that's the only contract we were able to complete. Let's roll the rank 1 reward and see what we get. Please something good. Ooh, zone roll modification 20%. As you can see right here, I added the 20 extra percent to the Stranglethorn Whale. So let's spin another contract. Let's hope for something new, something we haven't had. Oh no, another Crazy Chef. We got another Crazy Chef. So let's roll the rank for the Crazy Chef. So another rank 2 Crazy Chef challenge. So let's get into the game, and as you can see, the goal target is still 4,500. This episode is recorded almost right away after the last episode, so we probably haven't sold too many of the items that we just put up on the auction house. We are gonna keep on trying to get the 200 leather and also finish the first of the Crazy Chef challenges. So I actually think the best way for us to complete these challenges is to find boars that will give the chunk of boar meat. So we can just look. We actually sold a stack of linen cloth, so we can pick that up. Actually thinking the fastest way for us to get to where the good boars are is just to fly to Razor Hill. And we still need a few more levels until we can start to fly ourselves. And I haven't actually used my Mark of the Wilds. I'm a lazy druid. 5% versatility, I don't know how much that does. But now we also have Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. So that could help us actually to kill a little bit faster. I think that could actually help us to kill a little bit faster. And we actually have a quest here as well. I think this is a letter to this guy: buy Windride to Razor Hills. We actually get a lot of gold for buying a Windride to Razor Hill. We could get some items if we get... Wait, I need to switch the UI because this just looks... Championing all reputation gain while in dungeons will be applied to your standings. We should probably get like a... Is this the storage crate for the quest? I think so. Okay, and let's buy the Orgrimmar tabard. The tabard I wanna buy. And we actually had a quest to... And I'm not sure if I can actually get the housing because I don't have the... I'm not sure if I can get the housing because I still don't have the Midnight expansion. I haven't purchased the Midnight expansion. And I actually want to use the gold I collect in this series to buy WoW tokens by the Midnight expansion. That's like my main. That's the main plan. Okay, but what we're gonna be focusing on right now, just move up here on the map, killing a lot of boars. We can also clear this cave for some copper. I also think right here we have a lot of the boars, the right kind of boars. So the plan would be to just get a lot of the chunk of boar meats, a few boar ribs, and then we can just batch out both of the cooking contracts pretty much at once. I think that sounds like an absolutely lovely plan. Because we need 80 skill to do the boar ribs. Okay, so we completed the quest. We have everything that guy has to offer us. I think we start with just walking down like this way, and we pick up, of course, all the copper on the way, because the copper has been like our main source of income so far. So far it's been our main source of income. And like currently we don't have too many, when we don't have any like good opportunity to craft, I don't feel like I like want to switch around with my professions too much. I can do that later when I have like ways to just farm like quicker with getting the professions back up to level. But right now, like, it still takes me quite a bit of time to get my professions back to where they were. Okay, here we're getting the chunks of boar meat, so this should be a pretty fast farm. And at the same time we're also getting the leather. Leather and a little bit of... Okay, can we get that one too? Yes, we can. Should try to keep the 3 ends on cooldown. They will do a lot of tanking for us. Okay, double chunks. That's what we want to see. We were just in the wrong place. At least for getting the boar meat. And now with the rally cry of the Dragon Slayer, we are also pretty fast at killing with the extra damage from that buff. Only 2 here, it seems. Okay, we have 1 copper up here that we can take. And there's also like 2 rare spawns that I have not seen. I have not yet seen the rare spawn up there. And why can I not see the rare spawns on the map right now? What's up with our rare? Now we can see them. So we haven't killed that guy, and we have not killed Sergeant Curtis. Now I need to focus, because I don't want to die again. Dying like one time in a zone is like, or just dying at all. It's like, I just feel like retail should be simple enough, so I shouldn't die, but I guess not. And I can also feel a little bit actually how the mobs, as we level up, they get like more and more like difficult, like all the time. Okay, if he just comes a little bit closer, then we can just blast him. There seems to be quite a lot of like copper ore here as well, so and I don't see really any other players, but I just guess it's because this is like a really low level zone, and with all the different maps that are available. Okay. And that boar come back, please? No. Okay, guess not. Yeah, we are getting a lot of the boar meat now. Already up to 24, so we almost have the first. We almost have the first like cooking contract done. Like the 8 plus 24, so we're up at 32. So I think this is absolutely the winning concept. And also the boar ribs, they are actually worth like almost 3 gold each. So they are pretty valuable. The only thing that we are not getting here is too many like of the light leathers. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure what is like determining if they. I think that must be based on how the zones like were before. That's like the only real like explanation that I can find. Like the fact that they have the same loot table like from before they were. Like have the dynamic level ranges. But I guess for us, when we are leveling, we are gonna be able to get. Well, we are soon level 18, so. Can we get one more? Yes, we can. Soon have the first cooking contract done actually. And one thing I really want to do, I want to keep track of my playtime because I need 8 more minutes. In 8 more minutes I could actually roll for another contract, and I will actually do that because I really want to have like more things to do, so I'm not just stuck with gathering these like leathers. Using the treants is actually pretty efficient because I can start skinning already while the treants are fighting off some of the last mobs. Yeah, so in 8 minutes time I will absolutely just roll for another contract. I see like no reason, because otherwise I will be 1 contract short for a very long time. And I really want to progress. We have soon seen everything that I really want to see from this zone. Gonna leave that boar because I can't really. Just want this copper. Combine a few like leather scraps here. Now we got level up. New talent point again. Okay, what can we get? So I would really want to get down to this, spend 4 more points to unlock this talent. So we have to spend points. We can get a little bit of a stamina increase. We can get a healing spell. We can get hibernate. We can get improved bark skin. Let's just get remove corruption for now. Just another button to press. Spellbook. We got spellbook here. Where is remove corruption? Usually I keep that at like. Oh, I haven't keybinded F yet, so I should maybe do that, but is Is there any spells that I'm missing? Because, oh, we're missing Bark Skin. But I think I should soon, like, also spend a little bit of time working on the UI, because I feel like I should have, like, more of my... I don't know what to call them, but like cooldown buttons, like Solar Eclipse. More like main nature spell damage. I should have things like that. Okay, let's head in here and just see again if we now can have Sergeant Curtis. I don't really care for killing these like too much. Well, they want to kill me, but I don't want to kill them. I'm not sure if like walking like... if this is like close enough, or if I actually have to go upstairs to get my add-on to really like notice him. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll just go through the... I'm just gonna go through, because I can at least get maybe some other random... maybe like some other random drop from here. Oh. And they actually added like... they have a lot of abilities these days, all the mods. Okay, let's just use the trees here. This guy is getting fatter and fatter every time I'm here. He's just having more and more health. Nothing this time. That's like blocked off. And I'm not actually like... I just know where on the map he should be. So... but obviously we didn't get him this time. So now we just head up and we go to this cave. And we just do both of the cooking. They deal crazy damage. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Just heal up. Grab some boars. I just hope that they're gonna let us be alone soon. Yeah, we are picking up more chunks here like all the time. Okay, we have one that's in the ground. That one's gonna be difficult to kill. We grab the scorpion, and there is another boar in the ground. But why? Okay, another chunk. So now we have the first contract completed. And I think it's also... have we gotten the playtime? No, 2 more minutes, then we can roll another contract. And I really hope for something different, something new. And something pretty fast. Like a rank 2 is probably what I would prefer, but let's see. We get what we get. I just hope that the wheel is not gonna spin and give me the same thing again. Just gonna leave these. There is a copper over there. Every copper that we find is like 10 gold, so it's actually worth a little bit of a detour to get some copper. And with the treant we can mine. Okay, we got some weapon. Crude bastard sword. 50 gold, so... sooner or later we probably get the 50 gold for that. have 40 chunks. But I really want to save the boar ribs for selling, so I'm not gonna use them for the challenge. And we are like two levels away from flying. And that that's gonna change like the farming game 100%. Well, I'm not sure if I want like really the fastest flying already. I'm not sure when you get the fastest flying. Okay, let's stick to the left side. Oh, can we get up there? No. We can obviously not do that. Else. Was just hoping for a little bit more mob density. It absolutely seems like the mobs are still leveling up, so that's probably gonna go on for like until level 30. Okay, we have a copper ore over there, and I wanna go and I wanna finish the cave. Because inside the cave I will find like four nodes of copper usually. Can use the bark skin too. Raptor egg, I don't know when I can get that recipe. And we are actually, yeah, now we can roll the next challenge. I think this is a perfect, well, not a perfect moment, but I'm absolutely going to roll the next challenge. So let's, or like contract challenge. Okay, let's see if I can get that on the screen. Okay. Let's get another contract and let's hope for something nice. Oh, and that was lagging. What can we get? Skinning Frenzy. For real! Another Skinning Frenzy. Okay, Skinning Frenzy it is. Let's see which rank of Skinning Frenzy we are doing. I actually had to try the spinning wheel and it does give a lot of random stuff, so it's just a little bit unlucky. This is gonna be another, yeah, another 200 leather for Skinning Frenzy, but that's not too bad. It's going to give us a really nice reward. I will actually update right away the contract board for the Skinning Frenzy. So let's see, I can just, but yeah, it just feels like we're not getting, I don't know if we're not getting any random rewards. If we're not getting random rewards, then that's then I might just have to, I don't know, remove like stuff that I have done a lot, or just reduce the chance for something to pop up. But let's create a new updated version of the contracts. That's done, so we have an extra Skinning Frenzy. So when we are done with the 200 leather, we can go for another 200. Just to get mining real fast. I really feel that Druid has a lot of tools for just quickly taking care of. Quickly like taking care of like the mining and stuff. So I was able to mine like right away. Belt, worn leather belt, like 10 gold. Problem is like a pretty low sell rate on that one, but that's how the transmog market is. Cannot do much about it. Let's grab all of these. Then they can have something to do with the trees while we... Yeah, the mining animation for the Moonkin form wasn't maybe the loveliest I have seen, but... Okay, let's find all the... Would of course be really nice to know if there is some sort of like really... Oh! They did a bonk. Yeah, now I have like... I'm taking a lot of extra shadow damage. Oh, and we got one down here. Let's just smack him with one of those. Yeah, now I take like 400. Oh yeah. 400% extra shadow damage. I think like for cloth farming later, probably the best place for that is going to be some sort of like dungeon. But I'm not sure if we actually, how well we can handle a dungeon right now, like solo farming a dungeon. Now I have to be just a teeny tiny little bit careful here. Maybe use the trees, cause haven't killed like too many of these yet. And I of course have to remember to use the cat form inside of the caves. Can we... Yeah, we can kill a little bit, but this is starting to feel slow. Yeah, it's absolutely starting to feel a little bit slow with the cat. Let's head down this side and do the same farming route again. Just picking up more boars. We still need a lot of the boar meat and a lot of leather. But once we get the cooking contracts done, we absolutely have to move over to the boars outside of Orgrimmar just to get a ton of leather. I also would have wanted to get like more contracts for mining or just killing in general. For I feel like at this level, and especially with our speed, killing a lot of like beasts that are very spread out just takes a very long time for us. Raptor egg, don't do too much with that. Those chunks of boar meat? Absolutely. Yes, please. absolutely. Let's see if we can get these two boars as well. Don't want to lose the ones that I have. Okay, 3 chunks. We are just like flying towards 80 right now. Well, we don't even need 80 because we have 9 scorpion stingers that we can also cook. The only thing that I'm a little bit like not sure about is the raptor eggs, if we can learn to cook those or if we just sell them. At least we sold the last ones that we got. What was that? Beaten battle axe. 27 gold. We got one more. Let's just run through town and then we go back down. Back down and around. We have also gotten 44 copper ore, so that's they are currently sitting at 1 gold, 75 silver, so pretty low price actually on the copper. That's absolutely below average. But I guess we're just forced to sell them because we need the gold, and we need the gold like right now, so we just try to move as much material as possible. We are getting close also to finishing the leather contract. Let's take this boar together with some. Maybe get this boar as well. Gather them all up. We are at 50, so 60. We only need 20 more like pieces of meat until we are done with this farm. Make that 80. Close, we just have to kill this one. There's some copper somewhere around this. Taking serious damage. That's what we want to see, like 4 chunk of boar meat and 1 scorpion stinger. We are just so close now to getting that. Well, actually we are very close to getting like a triple challenges completed. Very close. And we are also very close to level 19, but I feel like not doing the quests is actually... it's slowing us down a little bit. Okay, another chunk. So we're at 68 right now. 68 pieces of meat for the crazy chef's contracts. Also make all of these. We're actually, I think, even gonna finish the leather scraps. Yeah, we only need 4 more light leather. And here we had a copper. At least we can get like 100 gold for the copper too. And we are currently actually sitting at almost 700 gold. And we need 2000 to unlock the old character. But I feel like completing 2 rank 1 challenges actually gives us a really good chance. Can we get that one too with us? Oh, we got Charger's bindings. What's the price on that? That one actually, region sale average 2,300 gold. I think that's the most valuable one we have gotten so far. 2,300, that's... if we can sell that, it would be like an unlock right away. I think undercutting a little bit on the price for the Charger's bindings could actually... just to hope we can sell that pretty fast. Might actually be a thing. Yeah, like 3 more. Well, we actually have all the leather. So we have all the leather for the first contract. Now we just need 200 more. 200 more. I think this is where we just turn around and walk back down and we see if we can get the rare. And we only need like 6 more of the meat. Was I smart enough to... yeah, I actually have the Heartstone in Orgrimmar, so we can get there really fast actually for selling all our stuff when we get that far ahead with the... let's put the trees over there. I've also been like thinking a little bit about the release schedule for these videos, because it's all about like right now I have a lot of time because it's Easter and I have like a little bit of vacation, so I felt like that's what a better way to spend like your Easter vacation than like just making a bunch of videos for YouTube. And playing and having a lot of fun at the same time. And And even if I've been in this zone for like 5 hours now, I feel like we are like getting pretty close to like have seen everything in the zone. I think this is like, if we can leave the zone within like a few more hours of playing, I feel like it's not getting to a point where it's starting to be boring. And when I talk about boring, like boring for me and boring for you watching this. Okay, let's see if we have the, what's his name, Sergeant Curtis. If Sergeant Curtis is home. But I just have to be a little bit careful because these guys are not, shouldn't play with these guys too much. Throw down the trees. Crude bastard sword. 50 gold sword. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's rebuff the druid buff while I remember. Ancestral bracers, 700. Ooh, their current minimum buyout, 90,000 gold. Region sale average, 700. Region market value average, 19,000. Can that really be? Can they really be that rare? I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure if they can be that worth that much, but let's try for the 20,000 on them, and if we get 20,000, that means we can just like, I don't really know if that what I would do if I would like hit a big ticket item like that. Because basically that would mean I could unlock like a few zones immediately. Which is like that's not quite my intention or the point. Now I remember that last time I ran out of here, they were, let's just say, pretty mad at me. They really like to shoot me in the back. So I need like one more. I need one more of these. One more from the boars or from the spiders. And here this one boar is still down in the ground. Okay, we got the 3 meat. Good. That means we are actually teleporting to... You're using the Hearthstone. We are going to the auction house. Actually, we are going cooking. Then we are going to the auction house. And hopefully this means that I can actually do some other kind of farm. I would really love to farm the earth elementals outside of Orgrimmar, just to see if I can get a lot of like the copper ore, like how many copper ores I can get in an hour or something, or half an hour, 1 hour, I don't know. Horde infantry rations. Yeah, we had some. Yeah, we can sell off all the vendor stuff. Yet I want to save, right now I still want to save like everything that's actually, and we have the cooking daily, and I think the cooking daily is actually to find the stealthed like thieves that are hiding around here in Orgrimmar. Because I saw one of them like before. I saw one of them sneaking around. One of these. Is it one of these that we need? 4 infantry rations. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what. Did we have to go this way? No, we'd have to go to the cooking. It seems like one of them could spawn around here, but usually they are pretty visible. Okay, let's open the cooking. And it always wants to prefer the cataclysm cooking, which we don't have. So let's make everything. I'm just gonna make everything. And that means we will be completing 3 contracts in this episode, which means absolutely an amazing chance of getting really good rewards for getting out of this zone and for buying the old character without actually spending like too much gold. But I think with the flying that we will soon get, I think it's going to be faster. Some of the farms will be faster, just at least a tiny little bit faster. I'm not too sure. Well, skinning too, because if I can bounce between like 2 good places for beasts, for example like outside of Orgrimmar, I can really speed up the process of killing the boars. Plus I'm getting a lot of the boar ribs over there, so that's a lot of gold. They are currently selling for like almost 3 gold a piece, which is really high price. And we are getting like decent like cooking skill for this too. But we are also like into green territory, so we soon we cannot level up cooking more with the boar meat. I'll just make all of this and all the scorpion surprise, and I think it's gonna be easier to do the crazy chef contract when we have like more cooking recipes and, well, access to more zones. No, because we will always need to farm them in the latest unlocked zone, which is like the rule. Some of the zones will however be lower level, so we should have all the recipes for that zone. But if we get this challenge again, we can get it done pretty fast with like the boar ribs, even if it's expensive. Or we know where to get the roasted boar meat. Will we get to 80? I hope so. Yeah, now we got classic cooking to 80. And 1 more and we are done. And now we can actually learn a lot of new recipes. We can also learn this recipe. I'm just trying to get everything. Yes, we got that. Now we have absolutely no use for any of these. No one is buying the scorpion surprise for anything. But let's go to the auction house and see what we can manage to sell all this stuff for. And also open the mailbox, because we might have sold something during the past hour. But let's start at the auction house. I will, like always, I'll start by putting up the... Okay, we have actually gotten 2 of these swords, so let's just put both up region sale average has been like 50 gold, so let's put both up for 50 gold. This one goes for around 25 gold. This one, this belt, 13 gold. Let's just go with 10. These bracers, 39 gold. So well, yeah. One available already for 30 gold, so these pants also like not too valuable. The cloak, let's go with 10. I'd rather sell it than like have it forever. But now these are the bracers that are worth like 2,000 something gold. Region market value average is at 60,000, but I think like the 2,000 that's asked, like the actual like sell, like the actual region sale average 2,000 is close to the truth, and these minimum buyout right now someone has been putting them up for like a lot. I think like the region sale average, the 750, is gonna be a good bet for us if we really want to sell them. That's the thing, like we really want to sell them sooner rather than later. Let's scan and see what we can. Let's post the raptor eggs again. Let's not sell the linen cloth. The mild spices, well, that's just not worth selling. Let's do tiger's eye. Price on light leather is down. I actually want to check those if I can sell them for a higher price. Same with the copper ore, because we have quite a bit of them, so like earning every little extra. And the leather scraps are actually selling pretty good, so I shouldn't combine. If I wouldn't do the challenge, I wouldn't combine them. And let's throw up all the boar ribs as well. Let's go back and manually see the price. Yeah, so here we have someone dumping the price. We can get 187 for these, like, so we can get a lot more per. And we are gonna sell these within 12 hours, so let's post those manually. Same. Now let's post 200 of the leather. Someone is dumping the market quite a bit. I feel like the actual threshold is around here, so we should do like 169. They should absolutely sell for 169 pretty fast. We don't wanna dump the market like everyone else, just undercut like the big stack. And same for the rough stones. Everyone seems to be putting them up for 11, but like we can absolutely get 10 for them. 10 silver each. They are not worth too much, but 10 silver each. Absolutely. Let's head over to the bank and put in our linen cloth. That also, yeah, and we were gonna check first of all the mailbox. Sold copper ore for 200 gold, light leather for 70 gold, and a little bit of tiger's eyes. And I'm gonna throw away the eye of the burning shadow. That was 275 gold. So we are getting close to 1,000. We are absolutely getting close to the 1,000. And I was gonna just show that currently we have auctions on the auction house for 5,691 gold. So we are creating about, with currently like 5 hours played, we are creating about 1,000 gold per hour of like pure value, and we are already selling stuff. Like with the prices we are putting things up for, we are selling stuff like real fast. With that, we are ending this episode. Next episode Well, we will start out by rolling for the 3 rewards, one for the skinning frenzy and the 2 crazy chefs challenge contracts. We will be rolling those rewards. We will also get a new contract just to fill out the contract slots, so we always have 2 contracts active. We are currently sitting at around 5 hours 35 minutes played, so in 25 minutes we can also roll for 1 extra contract. I think the next episode is gonna be a little bit different. I think that I will try out to farm the elementals outside of Orgrimmar just to see how many copper ore I can get, because the copper ore is like absolutely our best seller, and I think that's gonna give us like a really good gold per hour. So that's what's coming up next. As always, if you liked the video, press the like button. If you have watched all the way through the end, consider subscribing. It helps out my channel so much. Also, suggestions. I really love suggestions because a lot of brains is usually smarter than just one brain. And especially like if you have ideas for funny contracts, if you have ideas for funny rewards from the contracts, or anything that could make this series even more epic than it is, then please leave a comment below and I will absolutely answer your comment. No matter what it is, I will answer your comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.